Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are back. The final whistle. Big up to everybody. Welcome to the chat room. We are on podcasts now at the moment, audio podcasts as well. So this will be going up on the audio podcast. We've started to do some football on the podcast on the iTunes and the Spotify. We've got F1 episodes on there, but we're going to start to implement some football episodes as well, the final whistle. So where we're going to give you, all you got to type in is Keep It Sports podcast on iTunes, Spotify, or Stitcher. And then you'll see our logo and then click on and recommend it as well. So if you don't want to listen to it on video, you don't want to see our ugly faces on the video, you can also hear us on the podcast through audio and Stitcher and Spotify and iTunes. So enough of that plugging. I'm going to bring in my coke. He's my partner in crime, TOTO. How's it going, TOTO?
Big up.
Big up to everyone. How are you doing, bro?
Am I finally using? Is the microphone good?
Microphone is perfect, bro.
Yeah.
So, how's it going, bro?
Yeah, it's going well. It's been a chilling day for me, really. Of course, just trying to flash back on some of the points of the game, but I remember the majority of the game.
How have you been, though, bro?
Yeah, it's been good. It's been good. Feeling good. Got BRKC this week. Hopefully that goes well. God knows how the rules are going to be. It's going to be chaos, but look, it is what it is. But look, feeling all good.
Yeah, man. I'll just let everybody know on the audio podcast that we're doing it on the audio now as well. So we're going to whack it on there, the audio podcast, along with the F1 stuff as well. So remember, guys, if you want to listen to us, it's there, the Spotify and iTunes, wherever you get your podcast audio. You can just click on it, you'll see our logo, Keep It Sports, and you're good and you can listen to us in the car, whenever, at the gym. Or if you're just chilling, you can just listen to us on the audio. So, that's it, really. So, final whistle. This is another one. Another stinker, I would say, by Liverpool, maybe. Another stinker.
Also is well controlled.
Yeah, but look, that was on the low block. We knew what they was doing. I watched the interview with Arne Slot after the game, and the guy was talking to Arne Slot, and he says, "What do you think of the game?" And he goes, "Oh, well, we spent 90 minutes of the game with 11 people behind the halfway line. But, before the halfway line, 11 people, he obviously included the goalkeeper as well. He said basically was saying that, the low block, was kicking in. So we expected that from Burnley. I thought Burnley put up a good defensive masterclass, I would say. But yeah, I think we've done what we needed to do. A lot of people say we got lucky. We've been lucky all season. Yeah. If you look at all the great teams in the past, like Man United, Man City, Chelsea, all the great teams in the past that have won the Premier League, they've been lucky. Sometimes you need luck to win the trophy. Start with the Champions League as well, and it's TOTO. Look at Istanbul 2005. Lucky. Sometimes you have to be lucky to win the big one. So, TOTO, what's your thoughts on Burnley's defensive masterclass, and what do you think of Liverpool overall?
Look, they played 5-5-0. They played with no strikers.
Yeah.
Right. When you see the game, you usually get in the groove of the formation, what they're playing. They played a 5-5-0. We didn't have any chance of getting through the defence. Of course, you can, but it's hard. Any low block's hard. Burnley weren't playing to win; they were playing to get a point. Because credit to Burnley, they'll rather get a point than get nothing out of this game. Because if they play like they normally did, the normal build-up style, the basic sense of football, right? Oh my gosh, we would have probably opened through them. We would have probably picked them out because we would have opened up because the quality of the Liverpool players, the movement is what comes within a player. The movement, that off-ball movement is very, very key. In the football matches, off-ball movement is players getting into space quickly, playing in tight areas. That's what Liverpool and the quality we've got in our team, and compared to Liverpool's quality and Burnley's quality, it's completely different, right? So if Burnley would have played normally, yes, we would have probably high chance would have probably got a different scoreline today in this game. But I think overall with Liverpool, I think we played very, very good in possession.
Yeah.
Played very, very good in possession. Dominated the game, I'd say. Not in terms of the scoreline, but in terms of us on ball, we dominated the game. Movement, we dominated the game. I'll say Burnley's low block was just really, really good. I'll say they're really, really good. They only conceded one, and that was through a penalty penalty. But look, if you don't cross or shoot, nothing will happen. So,
Facts.
I think the subs, we'll get into the subs later, but the sub definitely made an impact. One stand-up performance is Gavin Birch, dictated the tempo throughout the whole game. Absolutely amazing. But look, to say that we're lucky, yeah, we can be lucky because of the penalty shootout. But I think the rest of the game, we played really well as a team. That final third was lacking, and there's times where we could have shot. Vert could have shot a couple earlier, you know. As soon as Rio Ngamoa came on, you can see there was quality there in Rio Ngamoa. You know, look for the pass straight away, drilled it down the line. You know, it's just times where we wasted possession cheaply. There was times where Gakpo was too greedy. Yeah. There was times where Szoboszlai was in the middle of the park, Chiesa was making a run, and Szoboszlai could have played it through, but decided to shoot instead. Yeah. It was that calmness we were lacking in the final third. I say the midfielder was strong. The defender was strong. Van Dijk was brilliant. Knight was brilliant, right? The back four was good. Maybe from Kerkez, Kerkez was a bit wild. But except from Kerkez, the whole back line was good, right? Kerkez was okay at times, yeah? He did stop a couple of attacks, so you got to give credit to the guy. But you need to calm it down a bit. You can see that. But look, regardless of Kerkez, right? As a team, we all played well.
Did you know? I know. Yeah, we played well.
I don't want to have it as a lucky victory. Yeah.
No. What I mean, we deserve to win. I don't care what anyone says. I think Liverpool. Listen, Liverpool deserve to win, in my opinion. We were the better team. Burnley just put up a masterclass. They was there to defend, to try and leave there with a point. That was their mission. We all knew this. I thought Szoboszlai was very good in the right back. He started off in the right back, Szoboszlai. And obviously when Slot made his subs, when McAllister came off, obviously he moved into midfield. So I thought that was good as well. Very versatile, Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai is becoming one of the best players in Liverpool now. It's funny how time could change, isn't it?
Yeah.
The last couple of seasons he's been a stinker. Now all of a sudden now he's stepping up. As soon as Florian Wirtz was announced for Liverpool, he stepped up his game, and he's contributing a lot to the team.
I think when we played more narrow, it's changed to a more narrow formation in the last 20-30 minutes of the game.
Yeah,
and
we look more solid.
We played Wirtz and Sobo in the 10s.
They look good together, them two, innit?
So yeah, they played really well. I thought that this is one of Wirtz's good games. I thought he played good as well.
I thought Wirtz played good as well. He's getting a lot of criticism, you know.
No. Look, this is my opinion on Wirtz, right? People think, of course, you want to goal and assist, but people think football is all about, as a player, goal and assist. It's not just all about that. Yeah, it's about that, but it's about what they do off the ball. It's about what they do on the ball and how they build up to play. Look, Gavin Birch, man of the match for me. Didn't score or assist, right? As a CDM, you want to score and assist. No. It's about what you do to contribute to the team. It's what you do off the ball, on the ball, movement, where you pass. Even if it's a simple pass, it's about just playing the basics, right? That's what football is, yeah? And professionals make it look effortless, because the professionals, in it, the professionals.
Simple is always best.
It's to the highest level to do it to, right? It's simple.
And a perfect example. Van Dijk. He just makes everything look easy. It's not easy what he's doing, you know. Because he's so good at it, Virgil van Dijk, he makes it look easy, you know.
It's just like when Wirtz was playing yesterday, I thought his dribbling was good. His technical ability on the ball was really, really good. I reckon his vision was good.
We'll get into the play route. You're doing the whole play route, I know.
Yeah. But Wirtz played good, man. He shouldn't be getting his criticism online. People who criticise him online don't know nothing, right? We're a midfielder.
That's their opinion, isn't it? So
we can't change people's opinions. It's the way they're.
Forget all that. We're here now. I know.
I thought Wirtz played really good.
I thought this was Wirtz's best game. In my opinion, I thought it was definitely his best game, and I thought he put in a shift. Now, people are going to criticize him. Obviously, people are going to criticize him because of his price tag. I understand, but eventually, I think he will click, and I think he'll get into, and I think he will start playing. You're going to see the reason why Liverpool pay so much for him. A lot of people that are hating on him are just rival fans, isn't it? And that's just the way football is, isn't it? This is from Badara. Solo, I don't care about performance, only 3 points and move on. Let the rivals cry. Yeah, totally agree. Toto, this is to you. Toto.
I will drop Wirtz and Kirkes. They're not ready. I will play Wirtz. I would still play Wirtz. I think he's starting to come alive. The way you develop a player, the way you make a player adapt, especially Wirtz's price tag. I don't want to see a £130 million player on the bench. I'm sorry. Right, Wirtz has had his pre-season. He's had his training with the squad. I want to see him playing in the main team. Unless it's a less crucial fixture, unless it's like a cup, early round to the cup game, I want to see Wirtz playing. It's just the way it is. Yeah.
I agree.
He's getting better. I think.
I agree. I agree on the Wirtz, but not Kirkes. I think Kirkes should have a couple of games out and watch Robbo and show, and that will help him. I think with Kirkes, Kirkes for me, he's not ready. He was perfect at his last club. I get it, but now he's wearing the Liverpool jersey, and that Liverpool jersey can sometimes be intimidating for some players. Sometimes you've got to take a back seat. You get me? For a couple of games, just assess what's going on, and then come back in. That I reckon that'll make him more hungry. That's the reason why Slot took him off, because he was on that yellow card, didn't he? And he looked erratic, in the game. He looked a bit erratic, and it looked like he might get another card. So what they did, they brought on Steady Eddie, they brought on Robbo. This is why me and you called it last season that they should never get rid of Robbo. They brought on Robbo, the steady hand, and Robbo had a phenomenal game. And I think Kirkes will look at this. All right, at first, when Slot took him off, Slot took him off, and I know Kirkes looked vexed, innit? In that present time, he's vexed, and I would be as well. Yeah. When he assesses it and he looks at the videos and Slot talks to him, he'll understand why he got took off. And I think him missing maybe 1 or 2 games definitely
you can see that. You can see that Kirkes was last in that game.
Yeah.
You can see. You come to a big boy club, Liverpool. You want to prove yourself, don't you?
Yeah.
Sometimes you need to calm down.
Yeah.
Because with Kirkes, sometimes it can dive in a bit too much. Yeah. I thought last game had a brilliant game. Tonnage interceptions, all good. But you can see that there's the wild card there in Kirkes. There's a wildness in Kirkes. If he gets that calmness right, it times his interception is good, which he can do. But for Liverpool now, right? He does it for Liverpool. And I think he'll be good. Robbo, for me, I think starts in the Champions League game.
We'll get into that. Let's just move on to the player ratings. Remember, we've got an hour slot. Yeah, we've got we'll try and get it done less than an hour, because obviously we're gonna put it on audio as well. I don't want to start I don't want to start yapping for what. You get me?
Yeah.
But you know what? It's funny how when we had the season when we was doing the transfer, how all the views are big at it.
Yeah.
This is what it's like every year. As soon as the transfer window's open, the reality kicks in. This is why we got in there. We got the guys, the loyal guys that are following us anyway.
Yeah.
Big up to Deluded Steve. The attack needs to fix up against Atikalo and Everton Solo. Yeah, totally agree, bro. It's nice to have you back in the stream, by the way. Hope everything's good with you and your family. Big up to you. This is another one. It says, you want to answer that one, Toto?
Sabo and VVD. So, best players so far this season.
Agreed.
I agree with you.
Gravenberch.
Exactly. If I was going to put a third one in there, Gravenberch,
yeah. I would have. It's a shame. McAllister hasn't really kicked off this season, has he? When the season started, I know he wasn't fit, right? And now he's back in there. He just doesn't look like the same McAllister, does he? I don't know what's wrong with him. Maybe he's got injuries or something.
I'd say he's not contributing like he used to. He's not making the key passes like he used to. He's not getting into the pocket like he used to. You can see the bit of a ghost in games. He's not really getting involved.
Solo, I absolutely love how all the rival fans are moaning. You know what? I don't really watch many, if you're talking about X, I understand. But regarding the other stuff, I don't really watch that much on YouTube so much now. I haven't really got the time. Really, I do my videos. I watch a couple of listen to some audio podcasts. I might go on X now and again, and that's it really for me. You know, let's do our thing at it. We're gonna start having some people on the channel as well when we try and get a bigger channel. I want to get some of you guys in here so we can get a debate going on. You get me? Because we're all Liverpool fans. So let's go into the player rating, man. Let's start it. You want to start it, Toto? Big up.
Yeah.
It's all there. There you go. Let's get us on there. Let's see if we can. Let's go on to this way. There you go. That's better, isn't it? We could cover up that stupid thing. There you go. Let's bring us up there. There you go. So let's start with this, shall we? Let's get my notes. There's my notes ready already to start it. Let's start with the goalkeeper. Can I tell you something now? Did you know that Alisson never had one save? You know that Burnley didn't have one shot at the goalkeeper. Don't you think that's mad?
Yeah.
Look at Burnley did not have a shot on target.
I had no strikers
on target. They didn't have a one shot on target. So it was a quiet afternoon for Alisson. So I don't know how you want to rate Alisson. You get me? I don't know why. I don't know how you're gonna rate Alisson. But I don't know. What we're doing here. You know, Alisson could have set up a barbecue by the goalkeeper, cooking up them burgers, because you know how we love him barbecue, innit? He could have done all that, and he would have had a good night, quiet night. That's all he wanted, and he got a quiet evening, afternoon. So what are you saying about Alisson?
I'll say 6 for Alisson. He didn't really have nothing to do, did he?
Nothing to do.
But kept a clean sheet, I guess.
They didn't have a shot on target, bro.
Exactly.
Whoa. Just give him whatever, man.
I mean, he's still got the clean sheet in it, so.
Yeah. He got, I don't know. Okay. So,
more to his record.
Yeah. Let's bring these cameras out so we can make him a bit bigger.
I think with the Burnley, they played 5-5-0. They had no strikers, so yeah, you can't really say nothing about that one. When a team has 5-5-0, they're in panic mode. You know.
Yeah. Easy night for Ali, man. Easy night. So let's go down to the next one. The next one, what we're doing? Let's go with Virgil.
I'll say 7 for Virgil. This is what Kanata next. I'll probably go for 7. Kanata as well, both of them. I just think they did the right things right, but Burnley had really no attacking threat. They were going ultra defensive, right? So our centre backs didn't really have much to do, really. So I'll say 7-7.
Yeah, man. Virgil showed Foster who's bossing it when the Burnley striker attempted to dribble past him. Weren't having it. Virgil was, this is what I said before. I think Virgil was going to be. I think he'll be here longer than Salah. I think after this, when they got their 2-year contract, I think Salah will leave.
Yeah.
After this contract, I think Virgil may stay another year or so because I think Virgil's got a little bit more in the tank. Obviously, he's a centre back, so he's not running up the wings as much. Salah, for me, I know Salah still got it, and I still think Salah will get loads of goals this season. I'm not saying Salah's finished. No. But you can see he's not the player. He's kind of, I don't know. I don't really want to say he's slowing down, but he just doesn't look the same player he did last season. But we don't know what. Maybe it's the Jota thing because we were still close to Jota, and that might be affecting him still. We don't understand because these players were close-up players and they're like good friends, in it. Yeah. But for some reason, it just doesn't look like the same Salah. But hopefully, he can start picking up. You get me? He can start picking up, and I want to see that old Salah again. You get me? So, but yeah, as for Virgil van Dijk for me is getting an 8. I think he should get a 9. Actually, I think Virgil van Dijk was gold standard.
7 or 8. I'll stick with the 8 for Virgil.
Yeah, I think he was gold standard.
I say Kanate 7.
No, we're not Kanate. Oh yeah, okay, let's go 8.
Excellent. Virgil did really well. Yeah. First half, Virgil and Gravenberch man of the matches.
Brilliant. I think I would have gave Virgil a 9, but yeah, what we're doing for Kanate?
I'll say 7. 7 for Kanate. They both did well.
Okay, so we've got 7 for Kanate. Yeah, he did his job to ensure Burnley's threat was minimised on his counter-attack.
He had a good game.
Yeah. He ultimately proved a rare occurrence, you know what I mean? He was very good. So, let's move on to the next one. Let's go Milas Kerkez. For me, he looked we just talked about this. He looked a bit out of his depth. He looked erratic. He picked up a yellow card, and I think Slot took him off for his sake in case he picked up a yellow card. Like I said, we just talked about it. I think this is going to help him out. I think he needs maybe a game, maybe 2 games out. Let Robbo come in. He can learn off Robbo. That's why I'm glad they kept Robbo as well. So Milas Kerkez, unfortunately, I'm going to give him a 4. He's between 2 to 4. So I'm going to give him a poor performance by Kerkez.
It was poor. He got lost at times, outran, left his position way too early. Because he saw a midfielder on the board. The midfielder weren't his man. It was Gravenberch's man. But he still went over and he left that pocket in space behind. And then the centre back to come over and he would have left a big space. So Kirker, you can see he's out of position at sometimes and he was a bit lost. And plus got the yellow card as well. And he was still committing fouls and potentially could have got sent off. So it was a great decision for Slot to explain to him why he come off. So we learned from it. Yeah.
Favourite kit, by the way.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 for the new. And I'm answering these 10 out of 10. Solo, yeah, 10 out of 10 for the green kit. This is the one I was waiting for. I saw the concept of this kit during the summer, and this is the one I was waiting for. I was praying that it was going to have the Adidas retro logo one, and I'm absolutely loving it.
It was leaked like ages ago by the leakers, man. Honestly, I don't know how they get it, but you know.
He agreed. He rates Slap for subbing out early before halftime. Yeah, he saw the danger. He was erratic. After that yellow card, even after, he was still looking like he was going to get a next card. So I think Slap done the right thing. But like I said, he will learn from it. He will learn from it. So let's move on. The next one is, who's next? Who should we go for next? So we've done Kanate, we've done Allison, we've done Ibra Kanate, we've done Virgil, Milas Kerkez. Let's go to the midfield. Ryan Gravenberch, for me, a steady performance in midfield. Looked really creative in the midfield. It looked like the link-up man. We was missing Ryan Gravenberch for our first game, but I'm glad he's back. And yeah, he looked really good. He contributed a lot to the game.
I'll say 9 for me, Gravenberch. I just think consistently over the whole game. Yes, he didn't go.
I would probably give him 8 like Virgil.
Yeah, fair. You know, because I think Gravenberch's off the ball movement was good. The way he dictated the tempo of the game in the midfield at the CDM. He outshined McAllister. Again, the teammates in it, so you don't really outshine each other. But compared to McAllister's performances, Gravenberch has been getting the better of McAllister's performances. I'd say dictated the play, found the right pass at the right time. Not just simple, made some really, really good key passes, defended well, and held his ground. And say he was absolutely vital in our team. Man of the match for me. He's him and Virgil and man of the match. So yeah. The amazing Gravenberch.
Brilliant Gravenberch was. We'll both agree on that one. So McAllister looked composed in possession for me. He was failing to influence the game as much as he would liked. Like I said, came off injured, didn't really look the same. That should have been a red card, by the way. That tackle on him by Ikonku, whatever his name is. I can't pronounce his name. But you know, the tackle on him when it went behind him, that should have been a red card. At the time when I first watched it, I thought, I wasn't so sure, but when they rolled the replay, should have been a red card every single time. That was a red all day. And lucky he got subbed off. Like I said, hopefully he gets back to his best, the best McAllister, because he hasn't looked the same since the beginning of the season. But overall, I'm probably going to give him a 5 out of 10. Just above Kerkez. 5 out of 10 for McAllister.
5, yeah. He didn't really influence the game, really, as a pivot player.
Yep. So let's move on to the next one. Florian Wirtz. I'll let you. Actually, it's not Wirtz, it's Wirtz. That's how they pronounce it. Wirtz.
I'll say 7. You know, I thought he had a good game. Off the ball, he was good. Great movement. Great movement inside the box for Wirtz. His passing was on point. Drive forward when possible. Always broke lines through that defense. Always broke the defensive line. He was key. Making passes from the right to the left, dashing out to the left and the right. Could have shot us sometimes, got a few shots off. You can see the confidence is there for Vert. So I give a 7 for Florian, man. He was really, really good. Really, really good. Vert is. And you can see he's starting to get used to the Premier League now. Leicester getting pushed around, starting to get stuck in. So yeah, 7.
Yeah. Verts, for me, I think this is his best game.
Yeah, for sure.
Made a lot of contribution for me. Verts, it looked more influential in this game compared to the other games. I think he's going to grow in stature. I think he's going to get you the way you learn. People say he ain't got the physicality. He's getting there, and the way you learn, you keep him on the pitch. It's not like it's with Kirkes, where Kirkes is getting erratic and he's getting cards. Verts is not. Verts looks more stable
And
now.
I think,
go on.
Another thing to add, Verts is really, really good in these tight areas today.
Very
and
good.
that was rare from the first game.
I mean, yesterday.
Now, from the first game, from when we played Bournemouth, he weren't really good in tight areas. He was getting pushed around. But for this one, he was great in tight areas when he was getting pressed in the box, which was really, really good.
He also forced the breaker into a rare save as well.
Yeah.
So he was pushing up, he was doing his thing. I think Verts will grow as a player in the Premier League. We know he's brilliant. He's he's probably the best midfielder. He's coming to a new league. He's going to adapt to the Premier League. And I can see him adapting. You can see it slowly but surely. If you go and watch the games or the highlights, slowly but surely, he's adapting to the Premier League, and it's very good. Yeah. And I got high hopes for him. A lot of people are criticizing, but he's going to get criticism because of the value of the player. He's the second most expensive player in the Premier League history, you get me? So he will get criticized. I get it. He's under a microscope. But I'm watching him as a fan. I'm looking at him and saying, you know what? I can see him progressing, and I know he's going to get better. Give him a couple more games, and he'll be in there. So what are you giving Verts?
7.
Totally agree. Viet. What does the chat give him? So what the chat saying, Verts? All 6 out of 7. 6 or 7. Yeah, similar. When is Verts gonna announce himself with a debut goal? Very soon. Soon.
He's gonna cook in that Atletico Madrid game in the Champions League. I know. I've said it from the start of the season. It's going to be really good.
Don't forget, play line up tomorrow for the Champions League game.
Yeah.
Because we play on Wednesday. Don't forget, guys, come back. It's going to be around about a similar time, 5:30. We're going to do the play line up for the Champions League game. So don't forget to come around.
Next week we've got Carabao Cup game as well.
Carabao Cup next week.
Hopefully I can get a ticket to that, man.
Yeah. Fish chips, cup of tea, pie and chips. I don't know where that came from. Anyway. Let's move on to the next one. I'll just say random things. Anyway, let's move on to the attack. Mohamed Salah was far from his best, but stood up when he, for the penalty. Overall, it looked a bit lackluster to me. Lack of threat from Salah. Getting overpowered by the fullbacks. I saw a couple of times overpowering Salah. But overall, I think Mohamed Salah scored. He got the penalty, but overall, I don't think his game was up to par. Hopefully, he does get back to Mohamed Salah standards, but we haven't seen it yet this season. So overall, I'm probably going to give Salah a 5, only because he got that penalty.
Yeah, he was going to get a whoopless for me.
It's the penalty what done it.
Look, quality players step up at crucial times, and he stepped up. Credit to Salah. This is why I like Salah. Very, very consistent. When it comes to them vital moments where you need top players to kind of stand up, he stood up, took that penalty. It's not easy to take that penalty. It's hard, especially at last minute. It's hard, but nerves are steel. Nerves are cold. Salah. I think at times when he did have the ball, you can see. He did take his one-on-one well with his defender. Some of them crosses were weak, man. Very, very weak. Lost the ball at times where Salah could have just played the simple pass back to the midfield, recycle it into the midfield and try something from there. But you can see that he wanted to make an impact onto the game because he never made impact all game. It's been like this for 2-3 games now. So, look, Salah is quality. I believe in him. He'll definitely.
Yeah, hopefully he will
progress
get
with
back
the
into it.
season.
Maybe he's just going still, we don't know what's going on, but he's still there. He's still
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Let's go to Ekitike. Who got Ekitike? So Salah, we're giving 5 out of 10. This is for the audio podcast. Remember, guys, we're going to be on audio podcast. I'm going to try and put this on later on. Audio podcast we've got F1 on there, and we're going to start doing these final whistles as well. They're going on audio. So guys, if you want to look at us, if you want to look us up on iTunes and Spotify and Stitcher, just type in Keep It Sports podcast, and you'll see our logo. And this will be going on audio later on. I'm going to do it in a minute, get it done on audio for you guys to listen. Okay, big up. So on to Ekitike. For me, showed some touches on the ball, but rarely threatened the front of the goal and was withdrawn after 71 minutes. So this was an Ekitike's best game.
I still think he did all right though.
I'm not criticizing.
No.
All I'm saying is this game, it wasn't that good because maybe he's not really good at breaking down low blocks. This is where we need Isak. So Isak, everybody knows Isak. Yeah, I'm not. Isak is one of the best at breaking down low blocks, isn't it? Yeah. And a game like this, a fit Isak would have broke down. Hopefully, would have had a better chance of low blocking. Hugo Ekitike still had a decent game. He had good touches in the game, but it wasn't really a threat by the goal because they had 11 men behind the what do you call it, the halfway line.
Yeah,
they had 11 men behind there.
Ekitike is strengths where hold at play.
Yeah,
strength. Played really good.
I like
Ekitike. Yeah, he played really good through balls to Salah and Gakpo, so more involved in the false nine role, playmaking and dropping back into midfield a bit, which is also good. I saw him on the wing, which he very excelled at. I think Ekitike tried his best on the left wing. He was really good as well. You can see the quality on the left wing. But what was really frustrating me was Gakpo not giving him service, Salah not giving him service. I think our two wide men weren't giving our striker the service. Gakpo was just cutting inside. And the thing is, when Gakpo was cutting inside, he was just shooting. It was too predictable. Shooting, cut inside, cross. He wasn't never looking for a pass back into the midfield or a cycle back into the midfield where we can try and drill it into maybe Salah again, or maybe our strike, or maybe following Vert in the middle of the pocket. Yeah. I think there's times where Ekitike didn't get the service all game.
Yeah.
Maka weren't giving him service. Vert sometimes didn't give him service, but Gakpo.
You see how they're defending?
Yeah. Gakpo and Salah didn't give Ekitike service, but it was hard. It's against a low block team.
Yeah, they had 11 men behind them. Yeah. 11 men. There were 11 men literally in a pass before the halfway line.
Yeah.
Even Slap said it after.
Yeah, I saw that.
Literally 11 men. You get me? And they was going for the draw, you get me?
Yeah.
So they were soaking up the midfield. You can see the game plan. They were soaking up the midfield and 11 men, but that's just the way it is. We always thought that Forest had the low block, but they took the mick. You get me?
Yeah. I'll say Ekitike 6.
I agree.
Fair rate.
Let's move on to Cody Gakpo. Not the best performance by the Dutchman, in my opinion. He was attempted to affect the game, but from the left before going through the middle alongside Salah for the final stages as Liverpool went all-out attack, which obviously eventually led to the goal. So what are you saying? Cody Gakpo, 5 out of 10 for me.
Predictable at times. Very greedy at times where he could have played the pass into the midfield, but decided to shoot when the defender's right in front of him. And the thing, it didn't even go around the defender. It went straight at the defender, which is very frustrating.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not one of Gakpo's worst performances this season, I guess. I just think that he loves to run out the wing, drop the shoulder, cut inside. It does work. It does over defender. But in a low block, it's hard to do that. Even in a low block, because you've got two lines of defence, a tight, compact defence. Yeah, that's how a low block works. But yeah, Gakpo didn't really have a chance to shine, really. Predictable, greedy at times.
What are you giving him? We're gonna move this.
4-4.
Right. So let's move on to the subs. Andy Robinson for me looked so much better when he came on for Kirkers. He came on steady Eddie. He came on the steady head, looked absolutely amazing. This is why me and you talked about it season after season. There was so much of our fans saying that they should get rid of Robbo. I thought that was just absolutely hilarious. And now look, this is why you keep him there. He's there for the experience. He's there to help out Kirkers. And it's for me, he's still got a lot left in the tank. I always said, use Robbo only in bits. That's what we always said.
He looked so fresh when he came on.
Use Rob. Yeah, that's what I said. Me and you said it last season and the season before when we was in the WhatsApp groups. I said, use Robbo in bits. And when I say bits, I mean not every game. You play him like today, yesterday. You brought him on. He had his nice little run. Now you leave him. Champions League starts. You put him on in the Champions League, maybe first or second half. Give Kirkers maybe a little run in the second half. You use him in bits. You don't play him 3 games in a row because he's not that Robbo anymore. You use him in bits. And this is what you do. You utilize Robbo in bits, and this is what you get. This is why, for me, Robbo has still got a lot left in the tank. And I'm going to give Robbo, me personally, I'm going to give Robbo a 7 because I thought he was excellent when he came on.
Yeah, 7.
He was excellent. Brilliant. Big up to Robbo. You see what I'm saying? When people go, get rid of him.
After that performance, he starts in the Champions League game.
Yeah, I'd put him on in the first half, and then if the last 20 minutes, if he starts slowing up, put on Kirkers.
Yeah.
That's it. It's very simple. I'd definitely start him in the Champions League because of the experience as well. Definitely starting. So Connor Bradley Lake, another bright display off the bench. Brilliant after coming on at half time.
I'd say 7 as well.
Yeah, brilliant. 7. Brilliant. Connor Bradley. He said, I like the way Slot's using the subs,
Bradley, the thing is, our subs, our youth has developed over time.
We've got good subs, man.
And the more they're developed, even if the bench is crucial to winning the league.
Yeah.
People don't understand. A bench is very, very crucial. Yeah, you got your starting 11, but in any other sports, you got your bench. Like basketball, NBA, whatever, same thing. Yeah, you got your bench, and a bench is vital because when someone's tired or when someone's not good, you want to play a similar quality to come on. It's the way it is. But yeah, a bench is very, very crucial, and Bradley did really good.
All right, let's move on to Federico Chiesa. Replaced Ekitike when he came on. I was a bit shocked. I thought for me, I think they should have took off Salah, brought on Chiesa for Salah. I would have kept Ekitike on because he was the goal threat. You get me? For me, Chiesa should have came on for Salah, but he never. But when he did come on, he looked all right. Introduction eventually he played. I trusted more by the manager, but at the season, what I'm trying to say is obviously we're going to keep him, which I'm happy about. Came on, done his thing, didn't really make a big impact. He just kept busy, so I'm going to give him a 5 out of 10 for Chiesa.
Yeah, didn't really do much when he come on. I think you can see he was trying to get involved, but it was the low block. It's half a case to break down. For anyone to break down, really, in the front line, they all struggled. That's
it. Jeremy Frimpong. Let's go to Jeremy Frimpong. Came on as a sub as well. Won the last gap penalty for us. Got us the penalty. Kicked the ball at the defender. Forcing Dubravka into a save.
Nearly scored the winner.
Yeah, nearly scored the winner. But he got us the penalty as well. So big up to Jeremy Frimpong. So for me, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Big up to Frimpong, man. Big up to Frimpong. So the next one is Rio Ongamara. Absolutely brilliant. I know he was on for a bit, but he changed the game. Came on, he only played a few minutes. The threat was evident. He came on, done a few little shimmy with the ball into Frimpong to force the save. And the guy's special, man. He's got aura. Rio Ongamara.
Yeah, he has got aura.
He's got aura. It's something about him. He's got aura. So for me, I'm going to give him, he's only on for a little bit, so I'm going to give him a 6.
6, yeah.
Rio Ongamora. So Arne Slot for me made the right decision to take off Kirkers in the first half. Most of his substitutes paid off, but the Reds manager will know that performances must improve in the coming weeks. In my opinion, the performance must improve. We can't rely on the last 8. All our games in the Premier League is coming after the 88th minute. I want to see the game killed off in the first half. I want to see games killed off in the first half. I know at the end of the day, champions always find a way, but it's not sustainable. It's not sustainable that we'll go on this way through the season.
I don't think we will. I don't think.
No, I know we won't. I know we won't. We just once a team. Look, we've got not. Listen, there's a lot of new players in the team, innit? There's a lot of new players in the team, and once we click, it is a wrap.
Look,
everybody else.
The possession game.
And the thing about it, Toto, all our games we've got maximum points out of it. Yeah. Now, I thought at the beginning of the season, when we got all these new players, we'll probably get the odd draw. We'll win a couple, but we might drop a couple of points with a draw, because obviously our team is trying to find their feet and trying to find the chem in it, because it's all new players. We're trying to find each other, but we have got maximum points out of our games. That's a good thing. So now, once we click, it's over. Go ahead, Toto.
I think possession, we dominate. We're dominating possession. I think off-ball movement, on-ball movement is very, very good. We've got two good ball handlers, Maka and Gravenberch. Not really worried. It's that final third. It's the final third we've got to click in. And, you know, that's all we've got to worry about.
So what we're giving Slot?
I'll say 8 for Slot. Thought we made the subs well. Maybe a bit late, but look, the subs still worked out, and it was a good decision.
Totally agree. So that's the end of the player review. Let's speak to the chat, and then we'll head off. Remember, guys, we are going to be on audio tonight. We're going to put these podcasts that we've just done. We're going to put it onto iTunes, Spotify, and Stitcher. So you want to look for us on there. Type in Keep It Sports Podcast, and then you'll see us, and then you can listen to the audio. So you're doing we've got F1 on there as well. So LFC Paul says, you're doing a watch along. Yes, we are. That's tomorrow. I am doing a watch along for tomorrow. No, Wednesday watch along the Champions League. Need to see a man like Leone, Trey, and Rio start against Southampton. Yeah, that's this week, Southampton. Salah 4.5. Yes. Heads hasn't been there since Jota. Jota, you've got you talking about Salah. Salah, you seen the first home, yeah.
You know what Burnley did when they're doing the starting lineup? Yeah. They put the number 20 in there, and they put Jota there in highlights. So I seen that was a good touch by Burnley.
I think it was really effective. Salah, it was evidence after the first home game. Totally agree with what LFC Paul said. I think it still affected him. You know, it was really close to him. I love it. I love a Kitike. He's cold. Brilliant player. Gatball was poor yesterday. He was. Bobby would have ripped that open. Oh yeah. Bobby would have ripped that open. Oh man, miss him. Yeah, Bobby Fabinho, man. 6 Robbo. He's come out and said he was close to leaving summer. Who was?
Robbo.
Oh, was it? Okay. Oh yeah, he was linked, and he was gonna go. Yeah, I heard he was linked to was it Valencia? One of them teams. Defo starting
in Spain or Italy. Yeah.
Yeah, one of them teams. 6 out of 7. I just don't like. Yeah, I don't like how late we leave it either. Yeah. Frimpong 6 out of 7.
Because Rio could have made much more.
He's sub all the best right back in the Prem right now. Yet 100.
Yeah.
100%.
I don't know.
And you know what I like about him is he's brilliant right back. And then what he's done is, this is why I like Slap. As soon as they took off McAllister, they put him into right back and put Frimpong into right back, and then they put Szoboszlai into the midfield. He was cold there as well. He could have scored again yesterday, by the way. He was cold there. Szoboszlai, for me, is the most improved player this season for the club. The most improved player. I wrote him off last season and the season before, but as soon as Wirtz came to Liverpool, he saw him on Instagram. He was training, putting in the work, because he knows if he doesn't perform this season and Wirtz kills it, his job will be gone, innit?
Yeah.
And he loves Liverpool. He don't want that. So what he's done, this Florian Wirtz coming into the team has kicked him up the backside. You get me? So right, you know what? Nah, you ain't taking my place. I'm here to stay, and you can see what Robbo's doing. Absolutely brilliant, man. Brilliant. Big up to Robbo. Szoboszlai. Brilliant. Big up to Szoboszlai. Yeah, and he's the best right back in the Prem. Toto, is that your favourite retro away kit?
Yeah, it's probably one of my favourites.
It's the best kit ever made for Liverpool.
I'll say it's my favourite. And I like the red candy version as well, which is also good.
Yeah, that's probably the best kit they've ever made.
But it's been it's good.
Yeah, Atletico Madrid. So we got Atletico Madrid.
No.
The Robbo.
Robbo, yeah.
That's it. He was got links to Atletico Madrid. Big up to you, NFC Paul. So that's the end of it, guys. That's the end of it. That's the end of the video. We will be back tomorrow for a player lineup for the Champions League. We're going to be around about the same time, 5:30 p.m. UK time. We're going to be back. I'm gonna do the thumbnail now. I'm gonna put it up now, put it in the WhatsApp group now, and that'll be tomorrow. That'll be 5:30 p.m. tomorrow. We're doing the player lineup for the Champions League, and Wednesday I'm doing the watch along as well. So big up to everybody. I'm gonna finish off these chats. Szoboszlai is definitely the best right back in the league so far this season. Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah. Actually, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be here for the watch along. You know, it's Wednesday. We play Wednesday, innit? Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be here. Yeah. I might be out. You know. I'm not sure if we're gonna do the watch along. Talking about them, what their form been like. Do you stream all matches? Yes, I do the women's game. I stream the women's game. I do Barcelona women, and I do the other women as well. Because my football teams for the women's game is Liverpool and Barcelona. They're for the women, but for the men's, it's only Liverpool. But I do stream all games.
Yeah.
All the top games, the women's games and the men's game, all the top games. But when it comes to the women, mostly it's Barcelona or Liverpool. Yeah, man. Big up to you. Thanks for that, deluded Steve. I'll keep grinding all the way. Pause. All of us, your audience is noticing all the hard work. Thank you very much, bro. Thank you very much, bro.
Thanks for coming on here, man.
Guys, the Champions League Wednesday, I might not be here. I might be out. I might not be here on Wednesday for the watch along, but Thursday I'll do the review. Okay, I'll do the final whistle on the Thursday, promise. But Wednesday, I'm not sure if I'm going to be here on a Wednesday. I might be out Wednesday. I got some important stuff I've got to do. So Wednesday I might be out. I might not be here for the Champions League, but Thursday definitely for the final whistle, the review. So
yeah, Wednesday 8 o'clock game.
Big up to everybody. Big up to the man them. Big up to the woman them. Remember, guys, don't forget the audio podcast. We're going to put this on the audio podcast tonight so you can listen to it on your iTunes, Spotify, or Stitcher. Bro, I'm not going to be here, bro. I'm going to might be out, bro. But big up anyway. Big up to you guys. Remember to smash them likes. You don't need to beg, bro. It's fine. I might not be here, bro. You a Man United fan, bro? Is that your Man United fan?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, big up to you, big up to the man them, big up to the woman then, and big up to the iTunes and Spotify. Just listen to us in the car, man. iTunes and Spotify, we're going to put it on now. Big up to you, big up to the man them, big up to the woman then.
Arne Slot is my daddy. He spanks me every time I manage against him. He literally picked me up, put me upside down, and spanked me. No Diddy. And with...